All right, y'all. 5 already waiting for me. I got 5 in here waiting for me. That's what's up, man. That's what's up, man. Actually, 7. 7 on deck waiting for the show to start, the stream to start. All right, I'm here, y'all. I'm here. I'm about to hook up my meal real quick, y'all. I'm about to hook up my meal. 7 in the building. See, I'm learning, y'all. Look, I'm learning. Now, I put that title because I knew that title would have y'all in here waiting to see if I was going to say some more racist rant. But I'm not in here to talk no racist rant. I just want to bring y'all over here. And look, 9 people were in here. It's 9 now. Who knows how many was in here? Here's my lunch. I got some imitation crab meat. This ain't real crab meat. But I'm gonna make it do what it do. It's imitation. It's not the real thing. Right? It's not the real thing. I know that. I know that, yeah. I know that. It's not the real thing, right? I'm aware that 13 in the building, no likes. Come on, we gotta do better with these likes, y'all. Let's get these likes up, right? Now, remember earlier on my live stream, I had went to Burger King, right? Here's my egg. I should have kept my boiled egg, right? That's my egg right there. I put my egg in that crab meat, right? I got me some relish. I also got some chicken. 10 in the building, no likes. Come on, let's get the likes up, man. Let's get the likes up, man. It is Throwback Thursday. Get the likes up, man. Likes are free. Hit that like button, man. Y'all wanted me to say some racist rant, right? Look how y'all over here. Y'all over here looking for a racist rant, right? And you didn't walk into that, right? You did not walk into a racist rant. Well, that's what y'all was hoping for. That's what y'all was hoping for. A racist rant, right? And you got nothing of the such. Oh, man. I lost my what's the name. Man, there we go. One light. We finally got a light. 18 in the building. 18 in the building. We finally got a light. Appreciate that light, man. Oh, man. Appreciate that light, though, man. 18 in the building. Yeah, we finally got a light. There's my fork. I'll keep my forks on deck. Fire Studio. Fire Fibrid. Thank you. I'm about to hook this up now. I'm about to hook up my meal. Right? I'm gonna hook up my meal real quick. I got me some relish. Right? 2 lights. There we go. Need a couple more lights though, man. It's that good relish right here. It's that good relish. Run the lights up, man. Run the lights up. Cause this is Streaming USA over here, man. We've been exposing all of the, the guys who have been attempting to get in the way. But it's like, how do you get in the way of something? You just have weirdo sucker tendencies, right? Look how good this looks. This looks good. Let me show y'all. This is eggs, imitation crab meat, and chicken, right? lot of protein. See? Now, it would have been even better if I would have had my boiled eggs, but I ate all 3 of those. But I did have my eggs from earlier at Burger King. Look at this. Hot sauce too, y'all. Hot sauce, look. Not bad, right? Not bad. Huh? Oh yeah. Really? I need another hot sauce. I only got. Do I have another hot sauce up here? Normally I keep some hot sauce. Give me a little bit more hot sauce. Damn. Well, do I have another hot sauce? No, no more hot sauce. Let's catch up. Damn, one more hot sauce would have really put this over the top. Because the sweet relish got it too sweet, man. 14 in the building. Wait. There is a hot sauce. Hold on. I did have a hot sauce. Hey, Alex, hit the like button, Alex. Hit the like button, Alex. What do you want to talk about, Alex? Before I go on to my topics. You want to talk about something, Alex? And look, I got an extra can. I got an extra can of chicken right here. I'll keep that for later. What do you want to talk about, Alex? You thought I was going to do a racist rant, right? Nah. But this is the Charlie Kirk Lunch Hour. And I am going to get on my Charlie Kirk, right? I'm going to talk about content creators. And streaming, right? How many content creators are actually unemployed and thought that they was going to this is for the older ones too, not the younger ones, because younger people, shout out to them, they're still trying to find their way, they're doing them, but I'm talking about old people with kids and that's grown, right? What's with that? They just thought they were just going to jump on the internet, go get a laptop or a computer, and after how many years of life, 30 plus, 40 plus, not really sticking to nothing, building nothing, was going to jump in the content creating game and automatically gain money, gain fame, gain notoriety. You know why they did that? Because, see, the internet, what I like to call the Matrix, has fooled us. Well, fooled them. It didn't fool me. But it has fooled so many people into believing that if you go viral, you'll be on. If you become an influencer, we could get on. In some cases, that's true. But in a lot of cases, it's not. And that is why you see a lot of content creators do what they do. Especially the ones that move like suckers. That, you know, there's snakes in the grass. They will watch you from afar, right? Knowing that you have notoriety, real life notoriety, motion, real life motion, but they won't acknowledge you on the internet because what I'm going to start a series of all the people, and they're going to be mad at me for doing this, but I got to do it Because to me, I'm just growing in life, and I don't like fake energy. I don't like fake love, right? So I'm gonna start showing how certain people will hit you up behind the scenes and be like, yo, I seen this, I seen that, but they won't acknowledge it for the others to see, because they don't want people to know that they're secretly praising you. If that makes any sense. Socrates, what's going on, man? What's going on, Socrates? How's your day, man? Did I say your name right, Socrates? Hit the like button, man. 3 likes, there we go. I said your name right, Socrates. How was your day going, good brother? How was your day going? Are you doing good? I've been doing great, man. To be honest with you, right? I've been on a new, different type of stream, so appreciate that, like 4 likes. We are halfway there to, a little under halfway there to 10 likes. I took my hat off today too, man. I took my hat off. Now look, I got this 14 in the building. We're gonna try this together. We're gonna try this together. This is a it's supposed to be like a B12 energy shot. I watch some of my nephews. You know, my nephews that be streaming all day, they do all these things, so I'm gonna do it too, right? So you can learn from the younger guys, right? My nephews do this, man. So I'm gonna take this. This is supposed to charge me up right here. Does it say shake this? I don't have to shake it. Ah, you speaking Spanish? Habla español. ¿Cómo está? Hit the like button, Davey. Thank you. Ooh. Ah. Ooh. Ah. 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 That's all right. Alpha door, right? Ooh. Damn. I should have got a soda or something to wash that down with, man. Ugh. Oh, man. Matador is called. Matador Energy. But that's supposed to give me an energy bolt. I don't know. I don't know. It got a strong aftertaste, man. Strong aftertaste. But look at my lunch. My lunch is, let me eat some more of my lunch. Eggs, crab meat, chicken, hot sauce, sweet relish. 22 in the building, man. Come on, we gotta get 10 likes, man. Let's get 10 likes going, man. Let's get the likes up, man. Let's get the likes up. Damn, Davey, I don't know what you're saying. I don't know what you're saying, Davey. I wish I knew what you were saying. I don't know what you're saying. But this is a nice protein pack right here, man. This is a nice protein pack right here. Look, very to little, no carbs. A lot of protein. A lot of protein. All right. Without further ado, let's get to it now, right? So this morning, I had a list of jobs to complete, but like always, when you are in high demand, you're constantly getting pulled away from that list. So that's what happened. I completed maybe 2 of the rows on that list. Rows, that means rice, right? 2 of the rows on that list. Well, 1. And then I got called up, but I just did another one. Before coming over here to get lunch. And it kind of interfered with what I planned on doing for streaming, because now I'm on the other side of town, right? I'm on the other side of town. Oh, my nephew's live. Let me see what my nephew's doing. I'll show speed. Let me see what I'll show speed is. Where's he at today? Where is he? He got it on Smash. He basically streams, right? He streams non-stop. See, that's my nephew. I show speed. I rock out with him. He's on that bus, the streaming university bus. That's what I call it. He's all over. He is all over. He lives on the road, man. yeah, he got a tour bus, man. He lives on the road, man. See, I really don't watch too much of the boxing shit no more, man. I just don't, because to me, like, most of the boxing guys, right, they're exposed now to me, man. Like, guys that make boxing content and call it some content creators, a lot of them are exposed. A lot of them have weirdo, jealous fan tendencies. And I just stay away from that shit now, man. I stay away from it because, like I said, the things that I'm doing in boxing, I've been doing. And now I'm coming around the clock again, but with a whole nother crop, right? And I watch guys, right? I take mental notes. I watch these guys not acknowledge it or try to downplay it. You know, because they're jealous fans. Like I said, the typical boxing content creator has jealous fan tendencies, man. Right? They wanna be in the game, but they only do content, right? And content is only gonna get you so far in the boxing game, man. It is. It's like, yo, you're a boxing content maker, and if you really follow, boxing is not that popular. It's not. It's not that popular. So if your claim to fame is being a content creator of boxing, what does that say about your niche in the game? It's not that popular, man. It's not that popular. Does that make sense? 12 in the building? Did y'all catch that? Did that make any sense? Talk to me, I talk back. Talk to me, I talk back. This is Streaming USA. We streaming. Talk to me, I talk back. Man, yo, look, hold on, look. Let's put it in perspective. I got 9 people watching, 7 likes. Yo, my nephew has 15,000 watching, over 1,200 likes, man. He's killing it, man. I be like, yo, Neff, man, this throw me like 2% of that, man. Let me get 2% of the viewership, man. There we go. We almost at 10 lights. Let's get the lights up, man. Let's get the lights up. I see that hot sauce was good. That's what, you know why I rocked out with that hot sauce? Because I needed to open up my nose. The damn freaking sycamores be messing with my allergies, man. Once again, today again, I forgot to bring my bandana, man. Man, I need my bandanas, man. All right, we're gonna get started. I'm gonna get on the road. I gotta go dump. I gotta go back across town, man. Y'all gonna rock out with me, right? I Show Speed is just sleeping, man. Yo, nephew really has people just watching him sleep, man. 15K, man. Then they're just watching him sleep. Oh my God, WCS is on. Let me see what WCS is talking about.
Recourse, except to come over here and say, you know what? You got it done, yo. I can't say nothing more. I can't say nothing more. You know what I'm saying? I can't say nothing more. You did it. Hold on for a second.
Wait, you fake Beetlejuice? Ah, man, I'm a fake Beetlejuice. Appreciate the 10 likes, man. Thank you so much, man. I'm not a fake Beetlejuice. Look. I'm me. Thank you, though, man. Thank you for that.
Trolling the butt buddies, whoever they may be.
Thank you.
Whoever those people are, the butt buddies. If it's the Bud Crawford fans, well, guess what? We stay winning. And this is no different. We stay winning. But let me read you something. Let me read you something that Boxing Scene put out from the mailbag. Alright. I do think it's imperative.
I'm listening to WCS. I do listen to WCS's boxing content.
Go over this. It's not gonna take that long. It said in this week's mailbag.
I do listen to WCS's I do listen to WCS's content.
I'm speaking strictly on Terrence Crawford. Alright? It says Crawford at last get the credit he deserved. Okay? Okay, I want y'all to see this. This is important, even though it's a short passage. It's a short passage. I still want my listeners to see it. Alright? Okay. Let me check down this thumbnail. This is Boxing Scene, one of the best out there. I like how they on their intro.
We're gonna rock out, look.
And Lance gets the credit he deserves. That is extremely important when it comes to any fighter that has to struggle with fans understanding that they are the real deal. We use that real deal. It's unfortunate Crawford had to, do a little bit more low roll. And some of the fighters that you see that's out here getting much credit for just achieving some
Hit the like button, man. We getting back on the road, y'all.
But neither here nor there.
This is some courtesy, some audio of WCS, World Combat Sports.
Unless you're talking about history, unless you're talking about us moving forward and looking back on these fights and always have them as the sidebar conversations and boxing topics. They're always going to be at the forefront. But now, Lee Crawford has solidified himself. That's the best of this era. By being the face of boxing, the the cash cow. That's huge. To extend his record of 42 victories with 0 blemishes. Let's get down to our
Yeah, I blew the horn right here. So that guy went back into me. Uh-oh. Yeah, this is a bumpy road here, y'all. This is a bumpy road. 10 in the building, 10 likes, man. Oh, man, the likes match the number in the building, man. Salute, man. Salute. Salute. Streaming USA, man.
There's other boxes out there that's eager to be like Crawford. Non-smoker, drinker, drug-free.
There we go. Oh my God, we got more likes than people watching. Thank you so much. Salute, salute, man. Streaming USA, man. Streaming USA. This is the Source experience, man. Everyday streaming Source, man. You know, you do have options, man. Thank you. Let's get the likes up to 20, man. I'm going to go make a dump. Look, go make a dump. Right? I'm going to show you this road that I just did. I just did this road over here. But I got to go all the way back across town now, man. I got to go all the way back across town. But I might as well dump while I'm over here. Here we go, look. There goes the loader. You see the loader right here? I don't need to move the pile. Remember how the pile was looking yesterday? They took care of it. They took care of it. So the pile is good. Now hopefully I don't have to get out. Hopefully I don't have to get out, right? I won't have to get out.
And more so, solidify his legacy. That's the best to do it in this era. That's two sides. Do you think he did it for a paycheck? Because in my opinion, the fighter is just fighting for a paycheck. You're going to get like a school-esque performance. Check
Oh, good. I gotta get out. Look. Oh man, there's a lot of shit in here. Look, can y'all see? I want y'all to see. Look. I'm gonna spin out too right here. Look. Y'all see it?
When it comes to motivation, he never gave me that indication.
Y'all see it? Look. A lot of shit came out, right? Y'all seen that? Right? A lot of shit came out, right?
Like Crawford did. That took time in the gym. That means you was on the clock. That means you was having
a lot of shit came out, right?
That means y'all was going over the plan. You know, like the 18 back in the day. They used to say, I love it when a plan come together. Look, that team over there in Omaha, Nebraska. You have to credit them.
There we go. 9 in the building, 12 lights. Let's get the lights to 20. I throw all my garbage out while I'm here. Get all my garbage out. Get all my garbage out. All this garbage out. Yo, why do I gotta be the fake Beetlejuice though, man? Why can't I just be the real me? Huh? Why can't I be the real me? Right? Why can't I just be the real me? Hold on. I gotta wash that down. Yo, I can't do those, man. I can't do those. Hold on. Now that's supposed to improve. That was supposed to improve my you know, that's supposed to improve everything. Your energy. There we go, 13. 7 away from 20. Let's get to 20, man. Let's get it to 20. Can we get the lights up to 20, y'all, please? Can y'all donate to the channel? Donate to, oh, shout out to England, man. Samurai Warrior, man. Salute, man. Shout out to England, man. Samurai Warrior, look, you're in England. I'm driving like I'm in England, right? Look what side of the road I'm driving on. That's because I'm operating heavy machinery. Now, you see, I did this road right here already. I did this road already. You see my line down there right there? I did this road already. But howdy, Samurai. Let me put my hat on now. I took my hat off a second ago, but my hat is back on, Samurai. Samurai. Yes, thank you, thank you. Look at this road. I did this road nice already. Like I said, now I gotta go all the way across town, man. Right? Unbelievable, man. This is, see, the position that I'm in now, as a heavy equipment operator. Oops. As a heavy equipment operator, this comes with the job territory, man. You constantly getting pulled. Yeah, you constantly getting pulled from your area to do special jobs. Like right now, I'm going to go back to where I originally was supposed to be working, right? But just say there's a car crash or some type of a spill, anything, I'm gonna get pulled out of it again, because that's what just happened. I had to go all the way almost to the Smithtown line because there was they did like a tree rooted or something. It was emergency, like I want to say a C-section. I use it like that. But a tree deep rooted, so they had to remove the tree and the roots and all of that. And I had to go over there and clean that up, man. But now I'm heading back over to where I originally was at, right? Yeah, yo, Samurai, I'm trying to tell you. That's why I do a lot of streaming now, man. This is source streaming, man. Samurai, let me ask you something if you still in here. Are you a boxing fan? Boxing is big over there in the UK, man. Are you a boxing fan? Do you follow boxing? Man, I knew that was gonna happen. These roads over here are so bumpy. Bumpy. Do you follow boxing, Samurai? I am, yes. Are you familiar with some of the younger fighters? Right? Are you familiar with Jihad Tucker? Jihad Tucker fought one of your champion countrymen, Troy Williamson, I believe his name was. Troy Williamson, shout out to Troy Williamson. He is a British Commonwealth champion. He fought my nephew, Jihad Tucker, right? Jihad Tucker beat him, right? But Troy Williamson is a champion over there. He has some form of a British Commonwealth title. We fought him April of this year in Vegas. Yes, April of this year, Vegas. My nephew, Jihad Tucker, right? That fight was in Vegas. Shout out to Troy Williamson. He's a champion. He's a British Commonwealth champion, right? But we fought him. Yeah, Samurai. And I was very instrumental in getting my nephew signed at 17 years old. He got signed at 17 years old to Top Rank, ESPN Top Rank, J Prince Boxing. I was very instrumental in getting that done, right? Now, subsequently, I still have my consultant agency, but I also manage my own fighters now too. But I've been a manager consultant for I think going on 8 years now. But I actually have my own management company firm now as well too. So yeehaw to that, man. You know? And we're just expanding. We're just getting started. But I was overlooked for so many years, right? Content and media work. Meanwhile, I had bigger ambitions in life than other than being a content media. Alright? But hey, what do I know? Yeah, big up to you too, brother. Big up to you too, Samurai. But his younger brother, right? Who I am involved with, who is 16. He's a 4-time national champion. Jamali Tucker, right? He'll probably be the next big thing. If we don't go the Olympic route, in all likelihood, he'll be probably turning pro too at 17, 18, right? And in all likelihood, I think I'll be probably co-managing him. Yeah. $1 Million Marley, I named him that, right? But yeah, you know, that's some of the things that I got going on, right? As far as, you know, streaming too. I do my streaming thing, man. This is a tricky area over here, man. This is a tricky area, but I think I should be good on the service, man. I think I should be good on the service. So you can see, thank you. It's not amazing. I'm gonna tell you something, Samurai. It's God, right? Because I talked this into existence, right? About 12 years ago, right? 12 years ago, I said this, right? When I was doing a lot of stuff behind the scenes for other fighters, right? I was like, yo, I was like, watch. I was like, yo, I'm gonna be a manager. Because I was learning the game. I I was learning the game, right? And I was like, yo, what I started realizing was a lot of things are based on relationships, right? And I was like, yo, I know a lot of people. I was like, I know a lot of people, because I was pretty decent in sports, and I know a lot of professional people. So I was saying to myself, I was like, yo, not for nothing, I was like, I'm gonna be a manager. But then I realized you need a lot of money as well, because it takes money. And that is why when people were seeing me do a lot of stuff like odd jobs and stuff, see, I did this, I had to come back over here. Look, they called me back over here. I finished this road already, but I got called back over here for this spot right here. Look, but you see how I know all the shortcuts? You see how I know all the shortcuts? I'm gonna give y'all a preview of some of the things that I do. Look, now I finished this road, but they want this court done right here now. Now I knew this court. I figured they was gonna say this. Look at all the leaves on this court, man. This court is a mess, man. This court is disgusting. You see this? This court is disgusting. It's a small court. But look at the amount of debris. See all this debris? Smash the like button, man. We out here working, man. I'm on the back nine of my career, man. You know? I'm on the back nine of my career, man. But look at all this debris right here, man. They've been building on this house for a long time right here. I'm gonna show you this house over here. You know what it is? They probably ran out of money. They probably ran out of money. But this was the first house that they flipped. This house right here, right? He did it, and then the neighbor, you know how it goes. You know, keeping up with the Joneses. Look, then the neighbor started doing it. But they've been flipping this house over here for a long time. But look, they're getting it together. You see it? Can you see it? It looks like a father and son duo doing it together. See? They've been working on that joint for a minute. But look at all this debris, man. A lot of leaves over here, man. In all likelihood, I'm not gonna get all this up. I'm gonna have to go dump, come back, right? But I'm gonna try to get a lot of the heavy shit up. Now, when it's heavy like this, right? These sweepers right here, the old ones was more equipped for picking up leaves like this. This is not. So you're gonna see, like a lot of this shit, I'm not picking up, man. But you gotta go slow. You gotta go slow. See, when you go slow, you allow the machine to do most of the work. And that's what I'm doing right now. I'm letting the machine do the work for me. 8 in the building. Hit the like button, y'all. This is Source Streaming, Heavy Equipment Operations. We just drowned them in the sauce. Yeah, see, it did all right. But you see that side over there, I left a lot, right? See how I left a lot on that side over there? But this gutter right here, I pretty much got good, right? But that side over there, not so much. There we go, 14 likes. We almost to 20. Can we get 6 more likes, y'all? This is Source Streaming, right? We're streaming. But if you look, I did drop some boxing content. Sam and Ron, whoever else was in here. Look at those shorts that I dropped from yesterday. Of my nephew doing some pad work. You know. My team, we have been on ESPN, right? I've been to a lot of cities. I've been to international. Last year I went to Canada. Me and my youngest daughter. right? I did all of this while still being a content maker, right? I should have been a streamer. I should have been on my streaming wave last year. Instead of just concentrating on content, I should have concentrated on streaming like what I'm doing now, right? And just been streaming all of that. But you live and you learn. You know, I had to get with my youngins. I had to get with my nephews. And my nephews kind of put me on the game, right? My nephews put me on to the game, right? And the rest is history. The rest is history. Now you see how I'm going nice and slow? It's taking it nice and slow. Look, you see? When you go slow, you get to the motion. See how I'm getting to the motion? I'm letting the sweeper do most of the work. You see? Remember how heavy it was with the debris. It's still heavier in that gutter over there, but the slower you go, you allow the machine to work. Right? You see, I'm allowing the machine to do the job. See? Now I know I'm pretty much full. I'm gonna try to get as much up as I can, so when I come back, all I gotta do is tighten it up. But remember how heavy it was over here? But look, see? Slow and steady wins the race, man. Slow and steady. But look, I got all the heavy stuff up now. Remember how it was real heavy? Look at it now. It's not as heavy, right? So now when I go dump and I come back, right, I'll be good to go. It'll be just a light touch up. Right? Look. Now that's the amazing part. Right? Streaming USA, man. We drown them in the sauce, man. Now when I come back, I'm gonna tighten up the front up here, right? Look. And this is how you do it, right? Look, I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna close it out right here. So whatever debris I leave is not in the way. Right? It's not in the way. 8 in the building. Can we get some likes, man? We're 6 likes away from 20, man. Chat, what up? Talk to me, man. Talk to me. This is Source Streaming, Heavy Equipment Operations. Source Streaming, man. Oh, this is probably a father-son duo right here. Or two older guys, colleagues walking their dog. Now I'm gonna go jump. Oh man. See, I knew that was gonna happen, man. These bumpy ass roads, man. Man. Yeah, these roads are terrible, man. Terrible. These roads are terrible, man. 8 watching. Come on, smash the like button, chat. Talk to me. I talk back. Hit the likes, man. Hit the likes. This is No Jealous Fan Zone Inc., man. Likes are free, man. And when I get to the dump site, you know what? I'm gonna get out in the shadow box a little bit, man. I'll give y'all a little shadow boxing, right? Show you how nice my hands are. My hands are still nice, man. For a 46-year-old man, I still got decent hands, man. Right? I still got decent hands, man. I'm 46 years old, man. You know, my hands are still decent. I can still whoop a motherfucker's ass if I have to, you heard? $14 likes. I got majority. So it's a Nations, man. Fire off my jab for y'all. Right? Nations, man. Fire off my jab for y'all. Right? Oh man, see, yeah, these roads are just terrible, man. The roads over here are terrible, man. They're so bumpy, man. Like, damn. Yo, just imagine I was speeding, right? Imagine I was speeding, man. Look at that. Look at all these bumps and potholes, man. Imagine I was speeding. This is the section I was in yesterday. See, yo, these are different type of streaming right here, man. We are drowning them in the sauce, man. Drowning them. I'm gonna get out and shadow box for y'all a little bit. I gotta go dump right here. When I go dump, I'm a shadow box, man. Oh yeah, you can look and see how the service is terrible over here, isn't it? It probably looks blurry. It probably looks very blurry, right? Because I'm in a bad area. This is a terrible area. I don't know what it is about this area over here where the service is very choppy. The service is very choppy over here. But this is the high school that Mariah Carey attended. Smash the like button. You know, Mariah Carey, Grammy Award winner, multi-million-dollar artist. Yes, Mariah Carey went to this high school right here, Harborfields High School. Former USC coach, Jets defensive coordinator, Pete Carroll. Also, his sons attended over here. All right, I arrived to the dump site. Here's the dump site. Look at this mega pile over here, y'all. Look at this mega pile. Damn. You see this mega pile? Heavy equipment operations. You see all my spin outs over there? That's all my spin outs. So now I'm gonna dump. There we go. Oh man, look, yeah, look. I'm gonna let y'all see this, right? Now look how heavy that cord was right there. Watch, y'all gonna look at all this debris come out of here. Off of that little cord, look. Pay attention, y'all. Look at all that debris. Smash the like button, look. Remember that little cord I was on? Look. Look at that, man. That road was small, too. See all that debris? All them leaves? Off that little cord. That wasn't even a monster cord, man. You see what them sycamores be doing? That's why I need my bandana, man. I need my bandana. Them sycamores is nasty, man. Them sycamores is nasty out here, man. But how's the content looking? Look. I'm gonna go over here and spin out, right? So when I go back on that block, and I open it back up, See, I'm spinning out right here. That's called spinning out. See, I spun out right there, y'all. I spun out right there. Yeah, see, it was a lot of debris on the back. Told you. Now, I'm going to get out, do a little shadow box and stretch a little bit, man. Give y'all some shadow boxing skills, man. And I'll let the air pressure build up. See, that's what spinning out does. Spinning out messes with your air pressure. So while the air pressure builds up, right there. I don't need to use that. Look, I don't need to use that. Need to use that. Smash the like button. air pressure should be up. Huh? Ah, man, Muhammad. Yes, hit the like button. Greatest. Ali was one of the greatest. Ali was one of the greatest. Ali was one of the greatest. He was a great one. Ali was a great one. Yeah, the air pressure's built up. Now we get back over there. Hopefully y'all enjoyed that, man. You know, you stretch, especially like, see, I'm in this machine all day. And stretch a little bit, man. You can't just stay cooped up in the machine, right? Gotta let your blood flow a little bit, right? Let the blood flow. How was that though, y'all? Was that decent movement or what, man? Chat, put it in the chat. Put it in the comment section, man. Let me know. Put it in the comment section. How was that little bit of movement, man? 46 years old, man. You know? Not bad for a cameraman, right? These guys said I was a cameraman. A lot of these lame, you know, weirdo boxing fans, man. Because that's what they are. They're weirdo boxing fans, man. At the end of the day. And I front on a lot of them now. That's all I do. I front on those guys now. Because, how'd that look, though? Oh yeah, how'd that look, man? Do I still look like I could bust a move if I had to? If I had to bust a move, man, do I look like I could bust a move and defend myself, man? Because I know earlier in the chat, I had a choice opinion on Cameron, and dude said some things about me, and I was like, yo, dude, I'll beat you up. What are you talking about? What are you talking about, man? Ain't nobody punching me in my face and I don't, you know, get busy. What are you talking about? How did I look right there, man? Let me know, man. Let me know. 5 in the building, 15. Yeah, we're 5 away from 20, man. Can we get 5 more likes? Run the lights up, man. I would though. You would though what? You would though what? You would though what? You would though what? I would though. You would though what? Man, he got some good equipment on this landscaper trailer. Hit that like button, y'all. See, this is source streaming right here, man. I would though. I would. Now I'm gonna finish up this road now. I should be good. Man. I'm gonna finish up this road though. Finish up this road, y'all. Finish up this road. Should be straight over here now, y'all. And I got majority of that heavy shit. Got majority of the heavy stuff over here. It was a lot of stuff. Then I'll go do I gotta yo, Woods Court is probably nasty too. That's off of Manor, man. That's another small one like this court over here. But there's gonna be so many leaves in the gutter. This would be easy right here. Look, see? That's where I locked it out right here. I'll get this right now. Right? Pick this up. Boom. Boom. Right? See? Now all it is just tighten it up, right? See, it's just tightening up now. That's all it is now, just tightening up. Most of the heavy shit is gone. So now what I'm doing is tightening up. Excuse me. I think that's them energy shots, man. See? All I'm doing now is tightening it up. You see? That's it. Hit that like button, man. Hit that like button, y'all. Likes are free. Get a little bit in this gutter again. Just a little bit, not too crazy. Then I'm gonna go over to Woods Court. I think the Woods is off of Manor Road. I'm gonna look it up. But I think it's off of Manor. I remember when I just went and dumped, right? You see how I got majority of the heavy shit up. That's why this ain't that bad now. I got most of the heavy shit up. look, all the leaves that I picked up, right? There's still many leaves still on these trees, man. Sycamores are the worst, man. Alright, now I think Woods Court. I'm gonna go do Woods. I think Woods is right off of here, man. Off of Manor Road. Just make sure. You heard? Woods Court. Yeah, look, I know my spots, man. Right off the Manor. Yeah. So I'll go this way. Yo, watch how nasty Woods is, y'all. Woods is another small. It's a small court, but watch how heavy it is. There's gonna be so much debris over there. There's gonna be so much in the gutters. I jammed the room up on Woods Court, right? I'm gonna show you, because it was so much in there. Like when there's a lot in the gutter line, you got to do it like a haircut. You got to take a little off the top at a time. I didn't know that, right? I had no clue about that. So I went right in the gutter and I locked the room up. It was too heavy. Too heavy in the gutter. Look at it. I like this house right here. This house right here is a castle. Look at this big house right here. See that big house right there? Big old castle. That's some, y'all listen. Down south, you could get one of those. Up here, that's like down there $2-something million right now. 2-something million. 11 in the building. Hit the like button, man. Let's get the likes to 20. Let's get the likes to 20, man. This is Saw streaming over here, man. We doing different type of streaming now. Shout out to my nephew. Chat, what up, chat? Put it in the comment section like China Brimmer. You got something you want to talk about, put it in the comments. Y'all over here, why? Put it in the comment section. You probably came over here because of my title, right? You thought I was going to be on here spewing some racism, right? Nothing of the such, man. Now, Woods Court is right here. I bet you the gutter over here is crazy. Oh man, see that car ran the light, man. Good thing nobody went. I would have been an ass here. Yo, she ran the light, man. And this is Woods Court right here, look. I bet you the gutter's crazy. This is Woods Court right here. It's left. Watch how crazy this gutter is. Watch how crazy this gutter is. This is why I jammed the machine up. Watch how crazy the gutter is over here. that bad right here. It's usually bad over here because what they do is, right, see this house across the street? The landscapers just blow all the leaves over here. But it ain't that bad. That's what they do. They blow all the leaves over here. See, it ain't that bad. It wasn't that bad, y'all. That's what they normally do. They normally blow all the leaves over there. Because it'll be a mountain of leaves. It wasn't that bad. So you go nice and slow like this. Go slow, let the machine do the work. The slower you go, the better, because it allows the machine to process. See, when if you go too fast and it's heavy, it's gonna jam up. But if you go slow, you give it time to process, right? Hey, see how I process this right here? Now when I come back, watch how you see my path now. You're gonna see my path. See how you see my path? Look. See how I'm creating my lane now? Yo, dude, you can move that basketball court all you want. It's not picking everything up over here. You shouldn't have the basketball court there anyway. Move the car. Don't worry about the basketball court. Move the car. Move the car. We need the car moved. I can go underneath the court. I can't go underneath that car. You gotta move the car, brother. I need you to move the car, man. But he's dragging the cord off. That's cool, but if you don't move the car, I can't go to the gutter over there. Because the car's in the way. Look, he didn't move the car, right? He should have moved the car, look. He moved the cord, right? But look, let me show y'all. I need the car moved, right? And you see how I got where the cord is? But look at this car right here. Look, see this car? It's a no-go, right? It's a no-go. You gotta move the car, man. You gotta move the car. This was cool. Get the car out the way. There you go, get the car out the way. If you don't get the car out the way, I can't really get in the gutter. Nah, he got the memo. He's moving the car. Good. There you go. Get the car out the way. Thank you. Now watch. Watch how I finesse it now. See? He moved the car, right? Watch me work. See, you got the car out the way, right? You should have had your car in your driveway, period. You know, you got a big driveway. Yep, you're welcome, sir. See, now I can finesse it for you, see? We got the car out the way. See, the car was holding up progress. Now we get a lot of this debris up. We get this heavy shit up now. Then I'll go dump and come back over here. I told you what court is it's a mess, man. Dump and come back, man. I'm gonna get in this gutter first, though. This might be two, 3 dumps over here, man. I didn't really get in this side yet over here, y'all see it, right? Smash that like button. This is Source Streaming. Source Streaming. This is definitely gonna be too minimal. How is the content looking, y'all? Source Streaming. Go dump, come back. I'm gonna spin out, man. 6 in the building. Let's get to 20 likes, man. Let's get to 20 likes, man. We're gonna play a game right now. If you haven't hit the like button and you one of the 6 people watching and you have employment, you are employed, right? You have a job. Hit the like button. If you don't have a job and you was like, yo, I'm gonna be a content maker, don't hit the like button. I get it. You just probably sitting around hoping and wishing for something, man. But if you have a job and you get to your motion, hit the like button, man. Hit the like button. I get it, right? Yo, Malik, you laughing. I'm dead ass serious though, right? Yo, half of these dudes that watch me, right? For 7 years as a media person, yo, they placed a jacket on me. They placed a jacket on me, Malik. They thought I was trying to get on as a content maker. So they figured, oh, if we don't support him, his content, right? If we don't support his box of content, he will never get on, right? This is the mentality. A majority of these dudes that sit online and call themselves boxing fans. That's why I said what I just said. If you don't got a job, I feel you. You niggas ain't making no money. A lot of you niggas watch the wrong content makers and thought you was gonna sit online and get super chats, get your channel monetized and become successful and make a living that way. That's not life, man. That's why I throw this shit in their face now. And I stand on business like fuck y'all. If y'all see me somewhere and y'all felt that I was talking about you, pop out. I would gladly whip your motherfucking ass. Word, I would gladly put hands on you. The moment I feel like you are threatening or you are a threat, I'm gonna put you down. Right? I'm gonna put you down. Ask about me. Ask about me. I'm gonna put you down. You see when I ran in the fella, right? When I ran in the fella, but I knew he wasn't on nothing. That's a fact. I got my nephew signed. I got a couple more fighters signed. I'm just not disclosing it right now. I'm just not disclosing it no more, Malik, because they overlooked me. Yo, Malik, they overlooked me, right? So now, when the people that try to come to me, they gotta pay that tax. They gotta pay that tax. Because they overlooked me, Malik. You heard? They overlooked me. They judged me off of content. They judged me off of media, right? And YouTube. So now, see, there's a lot of people that be trying to get at me behind the scenes. But it's like, yo, I'll be dead ass. And I'll be like, nah, hit my Cash App up and hit my Zelle up. Especially if you was a sucker and you move like a sucker, you got to pay the sucker fee. Right? I'm not making no phone calls for you. Look, yeah, I'm back over here. I'm gonna get another dump on. I gotta spin out real good over here. I know it got jammed up. Yeah, wait till my youngest nephew gets signed, $1 Million Marley. $1 Million Marley. He's a $1 million fighter, man. I called him $1 Million Marley. Watch when he gets signed. Yo, look at Amani, right? Yo, I threw that receipt in their face this week, Malik. I threw the Amani receipt in their face, man. Yo, Amani was chopping it up with Bud Crawford. Like, oh, look, I gotta get out, y'all. I told you, yo, this joint is so ghetto. Look, I'm gonna leave it right there. I'm gonna do some shadow boxing right in front. I'm gonna do some shadow boxing real quick, man. I'm gonna see if I still got some moves, man. Let me know if I got the moves, y'all. know, man. I don't know, man. What you think, man? What you think, man? That's if you run down on me. What you think? Huh? Yeah, see, it's on stupid time, y'all. I gotta spin it out real good. Yo, how I look, Malik, for 46, man? How old Unc look, man, nephew? Yo, nephew. Yo, you know what I'm talking about? Yo, if that weirdo would have jumped on me, right? Yo, you know that weirdo? Yo, if he would have jumped on me. How you think I would have handled myself, Malik? You think I would have been all right? Yeah, Malik, right? If Buddy would have tried to jump on me, man, would I have been all right, Malik? Right? Because they try to tell me he was a big dude. They say, yo, man, that nigga's big. Yo, Malik, would I have been all right? How would I have been, Malik? How did that look, man? Did it look like I would have been able to handle myself? Right? Yeah. Did it look like I would have been able to handle myself with him? Right? Look. Did it look? If he would have stole on me, right? Cause these niggas always be act like they could just steal on niggas, right? Hold on, I gotta let you see my face, cause I'm laughing, right? Word to my mother, Malik, right? Look, did it look like if he would have stole on me? Cause niggas always be like, he would have stole you out, right? Did it look like if he would have stole me out? We would have got busy. We would have got busy, right? But these niggas always be thinking like, oh, I'll steal you out. Okay. You could do that. That's, listen, you know the saying, Malik, you do have options, right? But do I look like the type that I'm going to get stole out, right? And that's going to be it, right? You heard? Malik, right? Do I look like that type? Like, if you steal on me, that's just it. You just stole on me. I'm like Dame Dash told, what's the name? I'm gonna do a Charlemagne. You steal on me, I'ma run. Right? Do I look like that type? Do I come off as that type? Do I come off as that type? Phil Djibouti. Shout out to Phil Djibouti in the building. Hit the like button, brother. I see you back over here, man. Shout out to you, man. He got the craziest name. Phil Djibouti, man. Phil Djibouti. Phil Djibouti. Nah. Malik, don't do him like that. That's it. He got a ghost account, funny account. His name is hilarious. He's an up north booty bandit, man. But we good, Malik. He won't try us, Malik. Malik, he ain't gonna try us, man. Phil Djibouti's gonna get the punks. You heard? He gonna get the punks, man. Malik, he know we ain't punks. You know what I'm saying? Look, Malik, we don't discriminate, man. Don't do Phil Djibouti like that, man. He's getting the punks, man. Phil Djibouti's getting all the punks, man. He's a booty bandit, man. He's a booty bandit, Malik. He ain't gonna do that to us. Malik. He ain't gonna do us like that, Malik, cause look, I'm gonna show you. We get down. I gotta hit the what's the name again? We'll break Phil Djibouti off, man. He ain't jumping on us. Malik, he ain't jumping on us. You know who we gonna get, Malik. That's why I said let him rock. He cool, Malik. He alright. That's Phil Djibouti. That's Phil Djibouti, man. You know they be sending them dudes over here. I'm gonna go finish that road off now. You seen that? Nah. Yo, Malik, you know, yo, Brooklyn, we did it, Malik. Yo, he tried to make a scene. Yo, Malik, what he was trying to do was, Malik, what he did was, right? He tried to make a scene. Yeah, he knew it was a lot of money in that room, right? So what he was trying to do was, he was trying to make a scene and make me look unprofessional to scare off the money. He was trying to scare off the money, but I didn't fall for his trick. I didn't fall for it, Malik. Yeah, I didn't fall for it, man. I'm too old and seasoned now, man. Yeah, I'm too old and seasoned for that. But that's what he was trying to do, right? Because look, when you rewind the tape, like Manager Marty says, right? When you rewind the tape, right? I handled that like a gentleman, right? I handled that like a gentleman. Right, Malik? Malik, I got at him like I had class, right? I ain't going there on no Brownsville, Pink House Savage shit, right? I wasn't on no Pink House Savage shit. I was like, I just wanted to know. I was on my Joe Pesci. Remember, Joe Pesci was like, I'm funny how, right? That's all I was on. I was like, you said I was weird. I just want to know how. You heard? I was like, this, break that down to me. How am I weird? How am I weird? That's all I wanted to know, man. You heard? I was like, I just want to know how I'm weird. How Joe Pesci said that shit. He said, you said I was funny, man. I'm funny how? But he made a scene, man. And I handled that like I was supposed to. I was like, this dude's trying to make me look like I'm unprofessional. I get it. It was too much money in the room. I'm about to go back over here and scrape the rest of this shit up real quick. I gotta scrape the rest of this up. There go my comrades. See my comrades on the road? Appreciate the like, man. We 3 away from 20. Let's get us to 20, man. If he was really like that, he should have said, let's take a walk somewhere. He wasn't on that, Malik. Listen. I'm going to keep it all the way to tour. Look, I'm going to put the camera on so you can see me when I say this, right? I knew what time it was with him from the jump. Because like I told you, I was on the other side. I was, look, that's how I am, man. We caught eye contact from the whole jump, right? Seen him, right? I knew he wasn't on nothing. But I'm me, right? When I brought my little cousin over there to meet Anthony Yard, right? I was like, that was my opportunity to address him. Because when I went over there, remember, Malik, if you watch that live stream, I went on that side. And I dapped up Antonio Tarver. When I seen Antonio Tarver, I was going to press him then. But I seen he wasn't on it. Right? Because I dapped up Tarver. He was watching me the whole time. Right? But I seen his energy. Like I say, the vibe. I seen the vibes, right? But when I went over there, and I introduced my cousin to Anthony Yard, right? I see he was looking at me, man, right? I wasn't even gonna be on it, but I'm like, why you looking at me, right? That's the energy I was on, like, why you looking at me? So I was like, I'm weird how? I was gonna leave it alone. Man. But then I see how he was looking at me, right? I see how he was looking at me. The MOP came out of me, man. Billy Fane, man. Like, why you looking at me, man? Why you looking at me, man? Word. Like, why you looking at me, man? Right? Well, it is what it is. A lot of these industry dudes, the industry dudes, and yo, he's definitely an industry dude, right? Yo, see, industry dudes base who you are off of social media. Off of social media, right? They judge you off of social media, off of views, likes, and shit like that, right? A lot of times you always be hearing about dudes like social media type of dude. Look at all that shit right here I left. See, I told you it was jammed up. Look, see that pile? See that pile? That's what happens. All that was jammed up in the conveyor. I'm gonna get it now. All that was jammed up in the conveyor, right? He said, throw that clip up. Ah, man. Throw the clip up. Now you want me to clip that? Nah, yo, Malik, you know they're gonna blackball me, man. Yo, Malik, if I throw that clip up, yo, they're gonna say that's bullying, right? Yo, they're gonna say that's bullying, right? They'll flip it. They'll flip it. They'll say that I'm bullying and menacing and all of that, right? Meanwhile, I was disrespected. Yo, as a father, you know, as somebody that's in the community, mentoring the kids, right? I was disrespected, man. That man called me a weirdo, bro. Yo, didn't even really know me. Like, bro, I'm in the community. I'm pulling kids off the streets. I'm mentoring the youth. Yo, you called me a weirdo, homie. Like, you really disrespected me, man. Like I work at the Suffolk County Police Athletic League. I volunteer my services, right? Yo, I volunteer my services, right? Yo, you said I was a weirdo, bro. Look, I'm around children, right? You know the type of background check, all things you got to go through. Yo, this dude, like, yo, he violated me. Yo, he violated me, right? I work at the Suffolk County Police Athletic League. You see all them children and kids in there, but yo, you classify me as a weirdo, right? So that's what I was just like. I was just pulling this coat like, yo, I'm weird how, homie. I'm weird how, right? Now you see how good it's picking up now? Look. But I gotta take a little off the top up here. Look at this big pile up here, man. If I try to take that whole big pile right now, it'll lock up. It'll lock up. Yo, that's what I told them. Yo, look, that's why they can't fuck with me, Malik. Yo, Malik, I murdered them. I murdered them with professionalism. Yo, Malik, I murdered him with professionalism, right? Because see, I didn't know he was. Yo, look, he said I was weird, but he really is the weirdo, right? Because what I did was I paid wild homage to him. When I seen his story, I was like, oh, that's what's up. Because he said he was trying to get Boots and Shakur Stevenson signed, and I was like, oh, that's real. I can relate to that. I did that with my nephew. Yo, I shared his story. Yo, that nigga said I was weird. I was like, oh, wow. But I get it. Like I said, a lot of these dudes know me, man, from Jackal Fitness, right? But like I said, see, that's why I stay on EJ and Derrick James's neck, because they allowed that shit, right? Instead of them being real official niggas, right? They allowed niggas to like I was some sucker, right? And look how God played them niggas out now. Right? Look how God played them niggas out now. Them two look like Bobo the Clown. You niggas made too much money together to be in court beefing over money. Right? But look how God played them niggas out. But yeah, he didn't think I was gonna handle it like that though. When I seen him. That's why I said like that, yo. A lot of dudes that's in the media game, right? They put the media game. It's nothing but weird sellouts, man. Anybody could be media, man. Like, dude is from the music industry. Yeah, he's from the music industry, man. And they just brought him along in boxing because he was one of Uncle Al's boys, man. He was one of Uncle Al's boys. But see, Al Heyman lost a lot of leverage, right? And then he just, you know what he did, right? He just got with mad different other companies. Now I'm gonna take a little bit more of this. Cause if I try to take the whole shit, cause that's a big mound right there, look. That's a big mound right there, man. Smash that like button, chat. What up, man? Yo, Malik, if I post that clip, right? You know how social media is, right? Yeah, they'll try to drown that clip, and then they'll try to blackball me. Yeah, they'll blackball me. And be like, yo, that's bullying and all kind of other shit. When in actuality, I handle that like a professional. Right? Remember his clip, right? That they tried to push, like I said, the gimmicks, when you a gimmick, they try to push it. Remember his clip when he challenged Tio? He challenged Tio, and they try to act like that was a viral moment. Remember? He challenged. He challenged Tio on Turkey. Remember that old gimmick moment? That was a gimmick moment that they tried to make go viral. This court always does this, man. I'm about to do this move right here real quick. But I see what's going on. You know? I see what's going on. They tried to make his clip with Tio viral, right? Like he was the defender of the cause, right? But look, I'm gonna tell you how his deal is crazy. You see the deal he got? Yeah, he gets disrespected. That's why he tries to disrespect people, right? Tank Davis disrespected him, right? Devin Haney disrespected him, right? That's his deal, bro. That's his deal. That's his industry deal, right? So he thinks he can do that to people. He thinks he can do that to people, right? Tank disrespected him, right? Devin disrespected him, right? That's his industry deal, man. That's why he gets those interviews. Ryan was wild comfortable with him. Dev fronted on that nigga, man. Dev Dollar fronted on that nigga, man. Dev Dollar fronted on that nigga, man. Shout out to Dev Dollars, man. Dev Dollars fronted on that nigga, Malik. Right? Cause Dev looked out for him, Malik, right? Dev Dollar gave him all type of exclusives, right? I feel Dev, right? And I feel Tank, right? They gave dude all type of exclusives, right? And dude wasn't loyal, man. But listen, at the end of the day, Dev and Tank and all these other fighters, if you fuck with a snake, what you expect, man? These niggas are snakes, man. my man is he's a media snake, man. Yeah, a media snake is gonna get into bed with anybody. Right? A media snake is gonna get into bed with anybody, man. And they're gonna be like, yo, man, it was business. It was business. You see that? You see that trick I just did? I'm gonna show you up here. Look, I spun it out right here. I know it's jammed up. See how the belt is jammed up. Look at all that right there. I kicked out. I kicked all that shit out right there. You see all that kick out? I had to do that. You know why I did that? Because it wasn't picking up. Now look at the road. See how the road, you see how it's picking up? What is this guy doing, man? Get out the way, man. Goofball. Look at that. That's a lot of shit in it. That's why that shit wasn't picking up. That's why I wasn't picking up. Now we looking like something down here, right? Yeah, we looking like something down here. See, what I did was, I'm a Tuskegee Airman. I kicked all that shit out. Now what I'm gonna do is, since I got an upper hand on it now, right? I got a firm upper hand on it, right? I'm gonna ride right over that shit. It's pretty much done now. We done. The only thing is, I'm gonna be able to get all that up, but I'm gonna attempt to. Watch. I'm gonna go nice and slow. I'm gonna try to get it all up, man. Why would this guy park right there, man? Real slow over it, man. Hopefully I'll get it all up, man. I want extra slow so I can process it, man. Hopefully it processed it. Let me see. Did I get it? I think I got it. Yeah, look. I'm gonna go right back over. Right back over one more time. That's a wrap. Another one, look. We just knocked out another one. You heard? We knocked out another one. This is the source streaming. I'm just showing you a little bit of my experiences. Oh man, that's a dead, what is that? That's a dead possum. Damn. Baby too, man. Oh, that shit look nasty, man. That shit looked nasty, y'all. 4 in the building. Come on, man. Let's get the lights to 20, man. Now, yo, Malik, you want a good laugh? Yo, if I was sitting in my crib doing nothing, would have had, they wouldn't have put me in an algorithm, and they would have gave me mad likes. You ever watch them dudes that's just sitting around? Yo, they be in their crib, yo, organizing motionless gatherings. They be organizing motionless gatherings. I said it, y'all. I told you that was I knew that was gonna be a 2-dump road. There's gonna be 2 dumps over there. I knew that was gonna be 2 dumps. Oh, the paving crew was done. That's my man, dog. Look at dog. This is 2 hours, y'all. 2 hours of source streaming, man. Y'all did 2 hours, 3 dumps, right? 3 dumps, man. I knocked out 2 heavy ass courts, man. Them courts was heavy, man. No, 4 dumps. That was 4 dumps. Yeah, where the dump boys at? You know the guys that be like, yo, did you take a dump? After I do this last dump, I'm gonna end the live stream, y'all. Shout out to the 7 likes, man. I mean 17. I wanted 20, but it's all good. It's all good. Yeah, we building up the flow. Yeah, I'm gonna share a quick story with y'all, right? Yo, in the winter time, right? Yo, we gotta when it snows a lot, yo, we gotta shovel off the sidewalks right here, right? Yo, I was a laborer, right? Yeah, you see this bar right here? I don't drink no more, but I'll share my stories, right? This bar right here, they changed the name. It used to be Great Man's, right? Yo, we come out like early in the morning. Like we started like 1, 2 in the morning. Yo, the bar was open, right? Yo, my man was in there, right? Look. Yo, it was freezing, right? Yo, I said I had to use the bathroom because I see my man in there, right? Y'all went up in the bar. Yo, it was freezing. Yo, my man lined up 6 shots of Henny. Yo, I smacked all 6 of them shits out. Yo, it was freezing outside. Yeah, that shit had me charged. Yeah, I went back outside and shoveled the rest of the shit off. But yo, they was like, yo, Shalom is moving. They didn't know I put that Henny in my system, man. Yeah, it was like, yo, it was freezing outside, man. I smacked out 6 shots of Henny. Yeah, my boy lined up 6 shots of Henny. He was in there, he was in the bar. Yo, shout out to my boy Joe Fiore. Joe was with me too. Yo, Joe, he gave Joe 2. Yeah, he really gave us 12 shots. But Joe was shook. I was like, yo, Joe couldn't handle 6. Y'all smacked out 6. Yo, Joe took 2, right? And left the other 4. Yeah, I smacked all 6 of mine out. And went right back outside like it was nothing. this joint right here is crazy. Yo, look, I keep telling this is the ghetto. This is the ghetto ride. I gotta get out every time over here. I gotta get out every time, like I'm a mechanic in this joint. Look, I gotta get out every time and hit the starter. This is my starter screw right here, y'all. Look, this is my starter screw. Go. 18 likes, man. Appreciate that, man. Yeah, we 1 away from 20, man. Run the lights up to 20, y'all. Run the lights up to 20. I'm about to end the live stream anyway. Run it up to 20. Now I think I got 3 hours. Good 3 hours of streaming. That's what my nephews be telling me. It was like, yeah, you gotta stream more than that, It was like, you gotta stream. Don't worry about the content. I've been stopped worrying about the content, nephews. Once I seen how that algorithm was set up, and how like half of the boxing dudes that they be acting like be getting views ain't really popping out here. Alright, I'm about to spin out right here. Look, y'all, look at all my shit. This is all my shit from in here. See all, look, you see all these spin outs? That's all the belt being jammed. These are all the jam. Look. See all that? Look. Remember that's the part that I left on that cord. But I should have spun out right here. So when you spin out right here, that's what I'm about to do right now. Look. Shit, I'm gonna walk y'all through it. It's gonna be the last. It is gonna be the last thing I do. And I'm gonna end the live stream. Look, pay attention real quick. Let y'all see the motion. Alright? See how I'm lifting it up? I see it going up. Right? Going up. See it going up, right? Right there. Now, I start it up. Show y'all the motion. So I'm spinning it out, spinning it out, spinning it out, spinning it out. Now I'm gonna show y'all what I just did. Gravel. T-Dog. Fitness in the baby, y'all. Fitness in the building. Fitness and ability. That was a lot of shit right there, y'all. Now look, fitness and ability. See all that? I got a big cleanup, man. A lot of shit in there, right? See all that debris I gotta wash out? That's why it takes a while to wash out. It be taking forever to wash out sometime. Man, yo, you give me that like, fitness, it's going even better. Let me get that like from you. Let me get that like from you, fitness. Let me get that like. Hit that like button. I gotta go wash up now. See, that's how I do. Instead of taking a break, I go wash up. Cause you see all that, what I gotta clean out, I got a lot of clean out of there now. A lot of leaves. But shout out to the 19 likes. Appreciate y'all. You know, we'll be back on later. This is sauce streaming, man. We drown them in the sauce now. How is the content looking now? You know, you do have options. I holla.